Me sure you know when your papa bia, but mobile tears here. Oh, I mean, a pa, and that's why I'm here to show her love.
Okay, so you know the issue about Hajia4Real. This is her very beautiful woman. But in some ba nanwa edikan report here from last year said the US have arrested Hajia4Real on charges of a romance fraud and a romance scam, which means obey no say pay boyfriend and so pe kunu no ni broni dia charge sa afi dey do or so broni be ware me broni list ka be ware na afi dey on ti Hajia4Real bi owie no milk broni ni wi anu akọ onipa foforo so no mpa se Hajia4Real ne nkrofukuo bi na ayesi opa se wa complex na wo genga oni omu operate na omaya ewo US ni Europe sa ama finally no her sins have caught up with her, and according to the FBI Hajia4Real has been under their radar for a very long time, to the extent say Hajia4Real oko UK okoye shopping no and mucha UK police for some arrest no muche no ewo UK no and ma UK police for any immigration extraditing the bar USA, which means they sent her to the United States of America to face charges. Many can say Hajia4Real, she has pleaded guilty and she has taken a plea deal, so she's guilty. At the end of the day, charges need to be man on your bed limit. That is a very smart move, because if she had not taking the plea deal, you could be looking at somewhere like 13 years or more in jail. But the plea deal, no, obitimenya somewhere around 2 years or minimum in jail, which is also a good thing. But now today, there's a new information at Airby in regards with Hajia4Real. The case at Air Cost so US. So what do we have here? What we are learning is that Hajia4Real yansheni ya be deported no abagana. Yansheni ye be deported Hajia4Real abagana. So the reason why this is really happening is very simple. It's because of the stringent rules and immigration rules what the United States of America. For those of you who don't know, broni die oba ne krom na oyobi obo hommodun ye adwuma na wo ska opese wankasa unneutralize na be citizen, but oya de boni was dey be citizen no ye person be bi oni deport. So and in this case no, according to the prosecutors, omo pa say Hajia4Real no oyobi we di boni inti yentimi endetain no ewo the United States of America, because already we confess it every 1 or 2 years in jail, perhaps ni bit mama no abagana cry na be den say be jail no what you say. But they are saying say once the lady has confessed and she's willing to pay the money with interest, then she should be deported. Now funny enough we eba out here for into screens no, so as you can see or say United States District Court say the US versus Mona Fies Montrage into which has say TNE or say whereas with defendant's consent her guilty plea allocation was made before a United States magistrate judge on February 21st 2024, whereas a transcript of the plea allocation was made and thereafter was transmitted to the district court, whereas upon review of the transcript, the court has determined that the defendant entered a guilty plea knowingly and voluntarily, and there was a factual basis for her guilty plea. It is hereby ordered the defendant's guilty plea is accepted. So Hajia4Real, you see, and I say guilty plea no or the court, I'm a court apache say guilty plea now or car say she's guilty, no, she didn't do it under duress, which is a new be an force no. Now a prosecutor so much show me investigation, we say no, the guilty plea no, it is factual, which means a nuclear womb. So there comes the question, say okay, if it is factual, what really happens? Then these particular documents come into play. We listen to screen also. Now, Osha has say or say the defendant recognizes that if you see, first of all, no, for more and more channel, the whole thing is Hajia4Real we pleaded guilty. But now the whole argument is that once Hajia4Real has pleaded guilty and she wants to name the accomplices, and now one more or no more gangs. Omo ye say juma no opeso name you omo no e kan me say US no omenya de omo pay wi. They've already got what they want already, so they see no reason why they should still be keeping somebody like Hajia4Real. So that is where the whole issue is coming in. We've got what we want already. Fine, Hajia4Real, can we let her go? Because we are wasting money. And then again, she wants to pay. She's willing to pay the money, and as the fraudulent money she was involved in. And no any argument ever say because she's willing to pay US for no more parties, she's not a citizen. And even if Hajia4Real had neutralized to be a citizen, at the end of the day, you know, because of a guilty verdict, you know, I was say a deneutralizing, which means say or be naturalizing a citizen na ye deneutralizing na, which means your best is an immigration status from being a citizen to a non-citizen and an immigrant. So it's two words here: neutralize and also denaturalization. Also being a citizen, like naturalized to be a United States citizen. But all these neutralized and naturalized, no, are the same. Now, so let me catch on. There's more into this. So let me put this particular thing now. A whole screen so yeah, highlighted parts now. Yeah, per se, we pay attention to, no, because it's very important. Say the parts involved and even where this thing is really coming from. Highlight it for me. Or say the defendant recognized that if the defendant is not a citizen of the United States, the defendant's guilty plea and conviction is very likely the defendant is removed from the United States, and presumably United States is presumptively mandatory, and that at minimum the defendant is at risk of being removed or suffering any adverse immigration. So basically, more parties sa basic things here we pleaded guilty, but guilty don't or person tua ni sika no itino person tua ni sika na nye hospital die na person mo twe na so no dey be we no person tua ni sika na we take it plea deal. And if at the end of the day we take it plea deal, why are we still keeping her in the United States? So even if Hajia4Real or per se or US or own team because number one, only residency permit. Number two, she has not neutralized to be an American citizen. Number three, even if she neutralized to be and she chose to be an American citizen, she applied for it. No, based on the why no, the United States Constitution can stand on it and deneutralize her, which is a bit like I say, she will not be a citizen again, a deported. No. So this is exactly where this whole thing is going. But the big question is, will Hajia4Real be deported or not? Currently, Mino Kasi says she's yet to meet the prosecutors and also the person in charge or handle case. So now it's more convincing and say, okay, now you've taken the guilty plea, Hajia4Real, no problem. Explain to me why we should give you lesser sentence. The honor grammar and also persuasion will come in. You know, we understand that meeting will go on before May. Immediately Hajia4Real meet those officers, you know, ultimately convince you say, yeah man, a lesser charge because number one, she has given a plea deal, she's chosen to also pay the monies back, she's going to school in the United States, she'll go through therapy, she'll name her accomplices. If Hajia4Real is able to do all of these things and convince the officers involved, be pushes and sentences and say, okay, you either bring my sentence down or cancel, ultimately convince you, man, then Hajia4Real immediately you say, or you free her, then they can deport her back. But if they put her even 1 year, actually 2-3 months, they should deport her. Now 31st May, we are learning Hajia4Real will go to the court and face a final fate and not any best sentence Hajia4Real if it's going to be a year or two. We are yet to see, and the damages involved. Will she be deported? How long will she be? If she's deported, how long will she be barred from entering the UK and the United States? And also, what is really going to happen in regards to the future of Hajia4Real? Because you see, we're naming for Ghana, people will be on her. I say me medicanka or your bar when naming Kofu Bibria or being not delay that Ghana no him see a boat to an a be crana. You be soon 1, 2, 3 days. After that, everybody goes about the business. You couldn't for the past 10 years, you couldn't MPs ne go for Bibria in who be we've not seen the accomplices. The next step the Hajia4Real or being be so Hajia4Real herself in terms of security issues, no, and one thing that she herself has to take that into account. So you deporting a bar and also yasem untimi inko US, untimi inko UK. Many countries are going to visa ban her because of fraudulent charger, and also how her image has been dented worldwide. But we live to see. But currently, as that one is Hajia4Real faces deportation. We'll give you more updates as all of this unfold.